him trying to save face with her if she were to have stayed. He would have continued to play the middle.
Yep.
And we never would have exposed him to her, and she would have still had him, kind of thing.
Yep.
So I think it was kind of like a move for himself and not for us. So, yeah, I just think he was really just good with everyone at the end of the day. And I look at the final six, and I see 5 people that wouldn't say his name.
Yeah.
And that's just like a dangerous player to have in the game, and he understands that. And obviously he's like upset that it has to be me to do it, because me and him have been, I'm #1 pick for him, day one, defender. And it's pretty sad, but at the end of the day, he understands the game move.
Yeah.
Still love him on a personal level.
Yeah, he does seem like he gets it.
Yeah, he definitely
Like
gets
he's not acting like he's like mad or out for blood or anything like that.
No, he's not. He just like says he like would rather just go now, like doesn't he want to wait, you know what I mean? That's still love him on a personal level.
Yeah, he does seem like he gets it.
Yeah, he definitely
like
gets
he's not acting like he's like mad or out for blood or anything like that.
No, he's not. He just like says he like would rather just go now, like doesn't he want to wait, you know what I mean? That's the kind of situation. He's like, I'm not gonna fight, I'm not gonna campaign, I'm just gonna go.
And we can honestly just try and have a really great week with him.
Exactly.
Because like everybody in the house does care about him a lot.
Absolutely.
And that's real.
Absolutely.
That's real.
Like this was like it wasn't just me, my decision, but like it was tough for everybody.
Yeah.
And you could see that. Like everyone's emotional.
I think it was hard to know where he was really at.
Exactly. And that's what I told him. I just said like, and that's what I said in the speech, like he is loyal to everybody in this house.
Yeah.
So how can you be loyal to everyone? You know what I mean? You have to be willing to do something if you win. So I really don't know what he would have done next week. I don't know. Could have been me, could have been you. Could have been both of us, you know? So, yeah, I mean, it's just like the best decision to make moving forward.
It sucks though, like I know it's like hard.
Yeah, no, it's extremely hard. I didn't think I'd be like this emotional about it, but I really am. I really do feel bad. But I know that he'll understand it's on a game level, and we're going to be good personally.
And at the end of the day, this is a game.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to separate sometimes.
Totally. Like that's what makes this game so hard. Is separating.
Yeah, I mean, I think up until this point it was semi-easy to make moves and send people, but now every week it's going to be extremely hard.
Yeah.
Like everyone in here I have an emotional bond to, so it's going to be like ridiculously hard.
Well, now like moving forward, it's very hard to keep people safe.
Exactly.
It's just less numbers.
Yeah.
It's going to come down to a lot of wins.
Yeah. Exactly.
But I thought you did a good job. I respect that you told him before.
Yeah.
That you gave him like a heads up. I thought what you said was really good.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. We just got to keep moving. I'm happy you had your moment today. And
me too.
I don't even know what to say to people when it's like their loved one's anniversary, but
honestly, it's a really, really hard day for me in real life.
Yeah.
Like, if I didn't have this moment in the house, I don't think I would be in a good way. Just because it's a hard day. Like, I usually do something
you distract
ridiculous.
Yourself, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
So, like, this is kind of a cool... Like, I feel very connected to him, which is good for me. It sucks. I feel terrible for Kiefer, but that is one thing that I'm grateful for in this moment.
Yeah, and I think it just lined up perfectly for you.
Yeah.
It makes sense, like literally. Like, what are the odds?
I know.
Like, you know what I mean?
It really did.
It does.
And I know that will mean a lot for my people watching.
Yeah, absolutely.
And who he was. Like, that's like it's a really good moment for me.
Yeah.
But it's hard to have your moment when you know everybody else is struggling. And it's not that I'm not struggling for the Kiefer decision. It's just everybody wants their moment in here.
Yeah, exactly. And I know everyone's like equally as happy that you had yours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't take it personal.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not like, oh, everybody's so upset because I'm staying. I know it's because everybody loves Kiefer. He played a phenomenal social game. He's a wonderful, wonderful person.
Yep. Yep.
he would have been very hard to beat at the end.
Yeah.
And that's
And he
just
knows,
the truth.
He knows that.
And in a way, it's almost a little bit of an honor at that point. Like, I could see him looking at it as a little bit of and maybe even especially coming from you, because I know he respects you a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I think he knows. He respects it. And he knows he was going to win this game. He said it multiple times. Yeah. Like, he told us up there.
Well, and, like, in all fairness, he shouldn't have been.
Oh, I know.
You have to assume that everybody is coming here.
Exactly.
You would just have to assume
Yeah,
that.
you don't have to say.
No.
And he said that. He said he shouldn't. He said he's just, like, confident and kind of cocky in his real life.
Yeah.
And that's how he played the game.
Yeah.
And
fair enough.
Fair enough. No.
He was right. The things that he said, they weren't lies.
They weren't lies.
No, they weren't.
We just already knew it.
Yeah.
So it didn't have to be said.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't know. Well, he told me he hopes his son grows up to be like me, like stuff like that. So it was like very hard to take.
I think I don't know, in like a weird, twisted way, like it's kind of a beautiful moment where you can just start playing this level while still having a lot of respect for each other.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't always have to be like this dirty, yelling, fighting, name calling. You can kind of come to terms with things to be like, look, I love you and I respect you as a person, but I came here to play a game.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I wanted it to be. I didn't want it to be anything like blindside, dirty, aggressive. No. That's the last thing I wanted.
No. After last week, I don't think even...
No one can take that anymore.
No.
I think from here on out, that's just how it has to be.
Yeah. And I honestly think with the people remaining, that's how it will be.
Yeah. I agree.
You know, I don't think that we're all like always going to like get along or that there won't be like little tiffs, but I think at the end of the day, everybody has that same respect for the game. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And how hard it really is.
Yeah. And like you said, I think the people that would be like that are gone now. It's really just the 6 that are left it's a good bunch.
Yeah.
And we all love each other, so.
And he's a great. I know, I'm just going to try and have a great last few days with him.
Me too. He's a great guy, honestly. I really respect him. I truly am inspired by his story. Like, just hearing the obstacles he had to go through growing up.
Yeah.
I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah.
Like, sleeping on couches when he's 15, like, working jobs since he was, like, 14, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just to survive, like, holy, I can't even imagine. And like he said upstairs, like, I'm just a kid from the res. That's all I am.
Yeah. Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah.
He's so much more than that, though.
I know.
And he was already doing great things. He'll continue to do great things, and he'll continue to inspire people.
Absolutely.
And his story isn't done just because I think we forget in this house, like, this feels like every movement is like the end of the world.
Exactly.
But for a lot of people, it might be beginnings to new things.
Yep. I think that's going to be the case.
It might take him to even greater heights.
I think it will, for sure. I think it will for a lot of us.
Yeah.
This is just the beginning.
Yeah.
And
but it does feel like.
It does feel like the end.
It does.
It does.
Because you feel all your emotions times 10 in here.
Yeah.
It's hard to not feel them.
Yeah.
When you literally have nothing else to do in this house but feel in this moment.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's something I didn't anticipate, honestly. Mm-hmm. I was like, you know what? My first thing coming in here was loyalty. My second thing was to play without emotion.
Yeah.
That is proving to be extremely hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't think I'd be so emotional in here, but it just brings it out.
It's okay to have emotions.
I know.
It's good to feel things.
I know.
I actually like that you're feeling things.
Yeah, I know.
Not that I don't think that you wouldn't, but like, even when you got the letter from your dad, I know it's not easy for you to show emotions. Like, I could see how much that meant to you. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how much you needed that from him.
Yeah.
It's
absolutely.
good to feel those things.
I know. I think my whole life I've been trying to just I just try to bottle it up.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really.
Honestly, I think a lot of men do.
Yeah.
I think that's just, as much as there's like negative stigmas around a lot of things, that is one with men, where you always have to be strong and not show your cards and show your emotions and how you feel, and you can do that as well, but it's okay to feel those things. Mm-hmm. Like, it's okay to like get a letter from your dad and be like, holy shit, like, he is really proud of me, and feel that in that moment. Mm-hmm. It's okay to feel like, to care about Kiefer on a different level and respect him as a person, and to not feel the greatest when you have to say goodbye to him. Mm-hmm. It doesn't make you weak. In my eyes, it always makes you stronger. Mm-hmm. And I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
If that helps at all.
Yeah, I really
You're a great guy.
I appreciate it.
You do remind me of my brother.
That's like the best compliment I've ever received in here.
I don't give out compliments like that often. I honestly don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, in real life, I'm always the person that people talk to when they have issues.
Yeah. I could see that.
Yeah. And
My brother was the same.
yeah.
When it came to like my brother, everybody like always went to him, and he was kind of like, he would come to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he didn't show that a lot. Like nobody ever thought
Exactly.
that he had like he was just always like the strong leader, and that's a great role to have. But it also comes with you carry a lot. Weren't you the one who said that? Like
Care but don't carry.
care but don't carry.
Yeah.
It's hard to not carry when you carry everything.
Exactly. Exactly.
I think you're doing a good job. You're playing a great game.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
And honestly, whatever happens with this game, like, I'm proud to be playing with the people that are here. I'm excited to see what happens next. You know,
Me too.
it is what it is. I think we've got like a really good dynamic group
Me too.
that we're not always gonna like. It's actually a family.
It is.
Do you know what I mean? Like
It's
you're not always
dysfunctional.
gonna get along. You're gonna have your little tiffs. I'm excited because I feel like we've had a lot of really good, real conversations
Yeah.
that I didn't really expect
Yeah.
when I initially saw you. Like my thoughts have changed a lot about you, and that's cool.
Yeah.
I like it when people surprise me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you got to see the real me. I always knew that you'd be a loving, caring person. Like you're just like.
I know nobody
you're
believes
the-
it.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, she's a liar.
Yeah.
Like what? Not even.
No. No. Ever since you told us all about your family and your brother and stuff like that, I just knew that you're
Yeah.
a genuine person and you'd be someone I could talk to.
And at this point, honestly, anybody that makes it to the end, in my eyes, deserves it.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know how people are going to get there. Things will get interesting,
Yeah,
but everybody deserves it. And I really hope that everybody gets to have their different moments
yeah,
in the house.
I agree.
So that even if you don't win, you still have that moment. And for me, I mean, I still want to go.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't giving up.
Exactly.
I have the determination of a little bull.
Exactly.
But
today was one of those moments for
no,
you.
today was like just a full circle moment. I was actually telling Beth and Tina earlier. So I always usually do something crazy on this day because I have to distract myself. Like, I don't know if you've ever lost anybody like really close to you.
Not that close. Not like that.
When it's like their anniversary, when it's the day, it's a painful day because you remember every detail of the day. And it's hard to not go through it. Doesn't matter if it was like 1 year, 5 year, like it's 14 years. And I still remember like the exact person, like when I find out, everybody who's at my house, like everything that played out in that day and like how it was like in one moment he was here and in the next moment he was gone. So anniversaries are really hard. But I have my best girl, one of my best girlfriends, the one that I always say I want to set up with Ro.
Yes.
Okay, so her brother was really good friends with my brother. And he passed away when we were in high school.
Oh, wow.
And she's younger than me, so she was starting grade 9 at the time. And my brother was like, you need to look out for this girl. Like, she just lost her brother. She's starting high school. You have to take care of her. And that's how me and her became so close. And then it was weird later in life when I lost my brother, who she was also very close to, too, right? Like, now it's like she's getting hit with a double whammy. We were there for each other in that moment. And at one time, we were both living out west, and we were in Vancouver, and it was his anniversary, and it was just me and her, and we drove up to Whistler, and we both jumped off the bridge.
Nice.
Like we went bungee jumping, and it's this beautiful, like
Yeah.
you're like on a bridge surrounded by mountains.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And it was like a full circle moment to be having with her, because we had helped each other so much in losing our brothers. So to have this moment in here, like, it reminds me of that moment, and now I get to share it with like new people in my life that will be connected.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a weird, I always feel these, I don't know what happens when you die, but I've always felt a strong connection to my brother, and I can't even say that I'm surprised
Yeah.
that this happened on this day.
This is a crazy coincidence.
It is. And my family, especially that specific friend, all of our like mutual friends, like it's a moment that I can share with them. I thought it was in the HOH. I thought it was what they would see today. but it's not. Like, this is the moment that me and him are supposed to have. It's crazy.
Absolutely. Wow.
But then it really sucks because everybody's sad for Kiefer, which I understand.
Yes. But at the end of the day, it doesn't overshadow your moment. It just goes hand in hand.
No, I honestly just think it might be one of the most emotional episodes that people will see for many reasons.
I think so.
And I think even for your family, like, they're going to know who you are to your core and how difficult that was.
Yeah.
And if anything, I'm just super happy that it's not going to be a big dramatic thing that paints a different picture on who you are. You know, because that's not what it is.
Yeah.
So I'm at least happy for that.
Yeah. I hope people understand.
I think they will.
Yeah. I hope so.
Either way, I'm going to get some water.
Yeah, I'm going to head out, but yeah.
It was great.
Thanks so much. You did great.
You did too.
Hopefully we can have a good week.
I'd say we just got to make the best of it.
Yeah. So all this is
Legit.
the rest of this experience.
Ooh, you got any more in that kettle?
You want your period?
No, why?
It's just you're a rogue agent.
What's happening with my
I don't really get one though.
Oh, you don't?
No.
IUD tank.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
You should get it. It's amazing.
I know. $500?
Well, don't you got benefits? As a social worker, you got benefits?
I have benefits.
Yeah, it would be covered by your benefits.
Aw.
Mine was. I didn't pay for it.